Hi, John.
Ennio,
great to have you. I'm fine. I'm just great to have you on the conference. You're a bit of an outsider to this audience, but we agree that the proposition that Sees brings to the market, that you bring to the market, is of extreme value to the industry. Hence, your presence here. How are you finding the interactions with the folks here so far?
Oh, I mean, it's a great group. Very interesting to be able to mingle. Essentially, all learning a lot from each other. I think that's an important thing to do, to have a curated group of people who can speak openly and share ideas. There's a lot changing, particularly at the moment in this industry.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So if you, could you, I mean, I know you can, but I'm still asking it. Can you summarize the essence of the business proposition you bring to TSOs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we have a particular technology view on the world. We fly drones in a particular way, beyond visual line of sight from control rooms. But essentially the problem we solve is we enable these businesses to have a detailed, structured insight into the condition of their assets. And that enables them to change how they monitor and how they measure and how they maintain, even how they build and upgrade their assets. Today, these assets are huge. Often you have a general understanding of how your asset is aging over time, but they miss specifics. And the specifics in something like a grid are very important. Like sometimes it's a little cotter pin or a nut or a bolt that changes everything in a whole organization's trajectory. And so having that detailed insight is extremely valuable, and that's fundamentally what we do. We exist to meet that need.
Yeah, the way I perceive, from a business case perspective, the way I perceive it is that you zoom in on something really detailed that has a huge leverage on business value. Is that kind of a correct perception for someone who's not at home with your technology?
No, exactly right. So when you have detailed information, it's very helpful because instantly you can see, there's a split pin missing. So that's instantly valuable. But detailed or high fidelity information has a very long sort of arc of value for an organization, because even if a shackle looks perfect, if you've imaged the same type of shackle, let's say 10,000 times in various states of disrepair, you start to understand how an asset like that ages, or how a component like that. Exactly. Yeah. So you build up not just instantaneous information as to the condition of the asset today, but every image you capture becomes part of a data set that helps you understand how that asset wears, how it fails, how it corrodes. And that information allows you to manage your maintenance work more efficiently, and can in time help us get to condition-based maintenance, and of course to the holy grail of predictive. Yeah. That's some way off, but you really can have a very high fidelity understanding of the asset with detailed information in a way that you can't if you're just having general overview.
So something else. So we at 𝗗𝘁𝗶𝗵𝗁, we truly believe in the value proposition that you bring with this, because we consider ourselves niche, and we consider you niche, and that's where we felt that we could merge for this proposition. Yeah. What's your road to market? Could you expand a little bit on that?
Yeah. I mean, we've evolved over the years. Today it's quite simple. We work directly with end clients, the businesses that operate and maintain these assets. We deliver them data that they need. The data is very much in response to a conversation we have with them. Explain the particular anomaly they're looking for. We have a conversation with them and data scientists to understand how do we get the particular image. And once we understand that, we exist to hoover that information up across the entire asset. So we're essentially just providing the data. We don't do the analysis. We work with data analysis partners. We become, we're aiming to be the best in the world at getting that high fidelity information.
Yeah, but in the chain of information flow, the weakest shackle is kind of decisive. So if data interpretation is done in the wrong way, you can come up with the most sophisticated way of getting that. But then, you're still kind of out there. Huh?
I simplify it. We exist to capture the data. In reality, once we're involved in the problem, we get involved in the chain. Okay. We have a very strong team that's done data capture and analysis for years. It's just not the fundamental thing that our business is built around. However, we're involved, we really are involved in the whole chain.
Okay, that's very helpful. So I'm going to ask you the last question for this very short interview.
Yes.
Magic wand, and you can change something, and you could miraculate something in your business line. What would that be? One thing.